Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights 2. Last episode, we went through the gem mines here and cleared out as much as we could. We've managed to save all the spirits here, or clear out the undead that were assaulting them, and now the final time has come. We have to bring the last spirits to the communion tree so that we can get the next part of the ritual. Just gotta escort him in. Won't take too long. Once we do have something else, one or two things I want to take care of before we continue on. After all, I'm kind of loaded up on stuff. I kind of want to give it out to my companions. We did get a level up, which needs to go to our companions, and we need to sell all the stuff we have. It's been going on for too long. We're kind of loaded up. Well, here's all the spirits. Send them in. We have 2 elves already. Here we go. Right. And there it is.
In ancient times, the Guardian was created to protect the Ilfarn. If the time has come to dismantle our great instrument, you will be an agent of its destruction. Take this blessing of communion. May its soothing light comfort you on your travels.
The third part of the ritual is complete. Focus your will upon the statue. Know that though the King of Shadows may wound you countless times, you have the power to undo the damage he does to you, or to others.
Ritual, you have received the Soothing Light special ability, which grants regeneration abilities and removes negative levels from a single character. Really now? Let's see here. Soothing Light. Heals the caster and caster's companions of all negative effects and additionally provides them with rapid regeneration, restoring 1 hit point per caster level each round for 5 rounds. They seem kind of minor, some of these abilities. I mean, I suppose they will help, but still. We managed to accomplish our task. I wonder if Balar...
You have returned a measure of peace to this place. For that I am grateful.
I brought peace. How?
My fellow spirits were in torment, and their pain found expression in the foul creatures that walk these halls. Thanks to you, their torment has abated, if only for a time. Should you defeat the Guardian, I believe that peace will settle over this place at last. Rest will be bittersweet for me. My undeath will end, but my books will crumble even as my body turns to dust.
Alright. What are all these books, by the way?
They are the last remaining lore of ancient Ilvan. In life I tended to them, sheltered them, and even in death I could not allow them to crumble as Ilvan did. Many came to this place in search of knowledge, and I was able to guide them. Those days are gone, but my purpose still burns true.
Are there any books you could share with me?
Here, take these tomes. I had nearly completed them at the time of my death. They hold much of the days of Ilfan within them.
Thank you. I appreciate this gift.
They are as much of my memory as I can scribe to words, and it is a vain hope. But perhaps the lessons of our fall may help prevent another.
Thank you. Farewell. We have Volume 1 of Ilfarn Reborn, Volume 2 of The Guardian, Volume 3 of the Second Fall of Ilfan. Let's read them. Volume 1. The Second Empire of Ilfan arose following the Great Retreat, when most of the First Kingdom's citizens departed our realm for Evermeet. In those days, Aelin Thaladar was razed, the song paths were abandoned, and the art of their creation was lost. Yet a few of us remained, we moon elves who loved our lands and our homes and felt no ties to distant Evermeet. Ours was for many years a secret realm, persisting along the coast in peace and relative obscurity. Those of us who remained were a cosmopolitan folk, trading with the friendly dwarves of Dardath, and with those few humans we deemed worthy of our trust. In time, we became more numerous. Our network of free commerce grew into a confederation of peoples. In the hearts of elves, dwarves, and humans alike, there arose a desire to reclaim some part of the glory that was Ilfarn. Where elves alone had built the first empire, what wonders might three peoples achieve if we were forged into one? Upon this ambitious dream, the Second Empire was founded. No longer would we bow to kings or lords. The Second Empire was governed by the revered council, consisting of the high priests of the dwarves, the chief wizards of the elves, and the esteemed elders of the humans. Elves and dwarves were always the most numerous, but the humans burned brightly too. Many went to live amongst the elves and dwarves, becoming as kin to us, and learning our sacred arts. Of the Guardian. Within a few short years, the Second Empire had reclaimed Aelin Thaldar from its ruin, built roads betwixt Dardath, Ardeep, and our human settlements, and driven back the orcs who harried us from across the river Mirar. But word of our realm finally spread beyond our borders, and we drew the eyes of hungry Netheril. Long had the Netherese coveted the treasures of old Ilfarn, but their archmages thought those treasures lost, carried off to Evermeet, or locked away in pocket dimensions, secret and safe. Now they realize that Ilfarn yet lived, with its treasures intact and protected by a growing brood of wizards and priests who might prove a challenge and a threat. Spies began to walk among us, flitting shadows, faceless men, and tiny, twisted things. We knew them for what they were, and we sensed the eyes of Netheril upon us. The revered council gathered. It was the dwarven priest Aeneas, ever zealous in the defense of the realm, who proposed the creation of the Guardian. A product of ancient magic, the Guardian would be a living extension of the Weave, imbued with a single purpose: to defend Ilfarn, and to destroy those who dared threaten her. Yet to create the Guardian, one soul would be forced to surrender not only his life, but his very self, and to become one with the Weave. The council deliberated for many days, asking themselves how they could demand such a sacrifice. At last, Aeneas won the day, proposing that they put the choice to the people. If someone could be found who was willing to sacrifice himself of his own free will, this project would go forward, else the notion of the Guardian would be abandoned. The elders had clearly underestimated their people, for when the call went out for volunteers, many hundreds offered to sacrifice their lives and selves to become the Guardian, and to defend their beloved Ilfarn. Aeneas smiled from his high seat in Dardath. He proclaimed that all volunteers would be heard and considered, that the purest and most able of their number might be chosen. I can say little of those long days as the council convened in Arvan. They spoke first to one candidate, then to the next, and heard testimony from a multitude of witnesses. What passed within the walls of Riverguard Keep was known only to the members of the council, and to those who had offered themselves up for Ilfarn. Nor can I speak or write the name of he who was finally chosen, for his sacrifice requires that his identity be erased and his name forgotten, so that only the Guardian remains. 100 days of torment did he endure under the watchful eyes of Aeneas and his priests. It is said that only one soul, a woman of elven blood, dared remain by his side throughout, but that when the final moment of transformation came, she was somehow destroyed in a great paroxysm of magics. For on the 100th day, the Guardian emerged alone from the Hall of Gems and Colors, and took up his appointed watch on the border of our empire. Joyful were the days after the Guardian's birth. The shadows of Netheril receded from our realm, her spies fled, and her eyes turned to easier prey. Freed from their cares, Ilfarn's people devoted themselves to their studies, to their families, and to their crafts. But the Netherese would yet prove Ilfarn's undoing. In the year of Sundered Webs, the Archmage Karsus challenged the goddess of magic, aspiring to take her power for himself. To preserve the magic of Faerun, the goddess sacrificed herself. For an instant, the Weave ceased to be. In that instant, ruin was wrought upon Netheril, but also upon our Guardian. When the weave failed, so failed the Guardian's lifeblood. He might have allowed himself to die, leaving Ilfarn undefended, but the Guardian's purpose ran strong within him. He turned instead to the Shadow Weave, a forbidden source of magic, and drank deep from its dark font. Thus did the Guardian become a creature of shadow. Our forests began to die, our people began to weaken. Shining Aelin Thaldar went silent as its folk lay witless in the streets, staring numbly at the sky as the sun blistered their skin. Ants crawled over them, and forest beasts tore their flesh. Too late we realized what had become of our Guardian. Now a creature of shadow, it was in its nature to leech life and energy from all things around him. We fled if we could, and died if we could not. I write these words from Arvon, far from the heart of our realm, where the Guardian walks streets and forests gone quiet and cold. All those sent against him have failed to return. The priest Aeneas seeks to devise a ritual by which we might strip away some of the Guardian's power and thus defeat him. But we know also that our realm is finished, as surely as Netheril. May those who inherit these lands heed the lesson we failed to grasp. To defend our realm, we created a being of single-minded purpose, and it destroyed all that we sought to preserve. Such single-minded purpose, no matter how well-intentioned, can lead to nothing but sorrow. And we will hold on to these books. Okay, well, this was certainly a very interesting location, and we got a lot of information. While we still have one more location to go to, what was it, the temple? Yes, the Temple of Seasons. My guess is that that is where the Guardian was created. We still can't. I mean, we can, but I'm so filled with items and gear that I kinda need to, kinda need to go back and hand it all off. Plus, we did have a level up. So, we're going to head back to the keep, speak with all our people, and now that I think about it, now that we have this item, it might actually help us and we can finish rebuilding that construct. Anyway, let us head back to the keep. A slight detour, and that's probably what this episode is going to be overall, but I think it's fine. Okay. Yes, we are leaving. We are going back to Crossroad Keep. Okay. I'm going to do this. Sans Zahavi Nishka, go away. Bishop. No. Eleni, Kelgar, Quara. Accept party. Cancel. And now they're here. No, not that. Level up, fighter, 21 strength, not craft weapon, parry, and power critical for Dwarven War Axe. That could be useful. Yeah, go ahead, take it.
Yes.
Alright, Eleni, Druid, 20 wisdom, boost there, we're good.
Yes.
And Quara. Sorcerer, Charisma boost, standard there, and we've got just a single level 8 spell, fire spell, Incendiary Cloud, as I expected. Okay. You can cast more spells. We got level 3 spells, which are going to be... I guess another Remove Disease would be fine. And I guess another Cure Moderate Wounds, just in case. Level 7. We have Heal and Firestorm. Yeah, throw out another mix of those. And level 8. Currently Cure Mass Cure Serious Wounds. With Bombardment. I think that'll be good. Grab it. Okay, now.
Yes.
We should actually take all these out. We can actually carry it all. How useful. Alright, you currently have a Tower Shield
Yes.
+1. We have a tower shield +3. We're going to give that to you. Much better. Currently using a swordsman's belt, which is okay. You have no cloak. And you're missing a ring.
I am listening.
You have
What's
no
going
rings,
on?
you have no rings.
Yes.
We have rings that we can hand out. What have we got? Gold, gold. Bone ring. Immunity to level and ability drain. We've got copper ring. Ring of improved evasion. You know what? Give that to you. And the immunity to drain, we'll give that to you.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you didn't have a
Yes.
cloak on.
What's going on?
Fall in.
And I don't think we have any spare cloaks. Elven chainmail. Would that be useful to you?
I am listening.
You can use it. Currently, breastplate +1, 5-3 +1, 5-4 +3. Oh yes, that's definitely much better. You're wearing that. Ooh, that looks nice.
Fall
I
in.
have to say. Yeah, I think that's definitely what we should give to you.
Yeah.
You've got the Dwarven War Axe, but I kind of
Yes.
feel like a Warhammer would actually be even better somehow. What is this? Find mine. Druid. Give it to the Druid. Okay, I don't think there's anything else. Why is that there? Oh, wow, really? We have that much? Huh. I don't think there's anything else here that I really need to hand over. Gem sword is a great sword. Yeah, I think that's all we need to hand over for those bunch. Alright, take off those 3. We got Bishop, we got Cassavir, we got Grobnar.
Oh, yes.
Alright, Grobnar. Oh wait, we need to level up first. Bard, Charisma, Standard, Improvements. What are you getting? Dirge and Mass Cure Moderate Wounds. I'll take that.
Yes.
Cassavir, Paladin, Standard, Charisma, Standard, we're good.
Follow me.
And Bishop, Ranger, Standard, Dexterity, Standard, we're good. And you can take another level 2 spell for what it's worth. I don't know. Bark skin, I guess. Sure. Oh yes, and you can too. It's no big deal. Aura of Glory? That's not useful to us. Resist energy, go with that. Anyway. What have we got? You have Heavy Shield, Hammer of Justice, which is a Warhammer. Okay, you can use Warhammers. That's good. Also, just
Follow me.
so you have some bullets.
Yes.
Yes, Warhammers. Got Hammer of Blasting, Electrical 1d3, and this is... I think that's better. Hammer of the Lost Empire.
Yes.
That I think is worth it. You can hold on to the Hammer of Justice, though.
Fall in.
What else do we have here?
Yeah.
I think you're stuck with light armor, if I remember correct. Yes, light only.
Yes.
And this is... that's light. 4-4. 5-2. Would it be worth it?
Yeah.
Currently you've got Studded Leather 3, which is 3-5. So if I use this, it's actually not as good. It gives less protection. I mean, it gives resistance, but... Okay, so that's not actually useful.
Fall in.
I kind of want to hold on to these Iron Golem fragments. I don't know. I feel like they might be useful for something in the future. I have no idea. Okay. I think that's all I have to hand off to them. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright. So, swap them back out, and we're taking Zahavi, Sand, and Nishka. Now that that's all done, please take me to the courtyard. We have to sell all of this. Much that needs to be sold. Adario, you're here. Sure, we'll sell to you. Quite a bit to sell. And that works. I don't care about the Umber Hulk hide. Oh, we're getting 20,000 from these. That was a Scimitar of Speed? Hold on. That would have been good for the Druid. Oh, well, too late now. Well, probably good for the Druid. I mean, she did have a now that I think about it, all it did was give haste. Well, cast haste, so maybe it wouldn't have mattered. Ice bullets. Don't care about the King's Scythe. Hammer of Blasting, no. That was just a regular flail? Guardian Horn, Healer's Kit, Obsidian, Beldril, Venturine. I don't need the Adamantine Ingots, Light Crossbow, and the Warhammers. There we go! Alright, but we're not quite fully done yet. We need to go into the basement. Because I think we can make this construct. Take me someplace that keeps basement. Now then, Grobnar.
Some way I can help?
I think I got some pieces for the construct.
Oh, really? Let me see. Oh my, yes, this should help nicely. Let me see what I can do with this, and what I have here. Let me just put what we have together. See if we can wake our big-bladed friend here up. Just need to put the last few finishing touches on him. Do this here and over there, and then we'll go underneath here.
Okay.
Well, that should do it. Shouldn't it?
Shouldn't he be moving or doing something?
Well, you can't expect him to suddenly start running around and attacking everyone just because we say so. Whoa, whoa, no, no, no! Bad construct! Stop waving those blades around! Stop it! My, that was a surprise! Really gets the blood pumping! Phew, I must say, I'm rather proud of it. Look how tall it is. It really has grown since it was damaged way back in Neverwinter fighting those nasty Githyanki.
I'm impressed you got it working again. Good job.
Well, thank you. I must say I had my doubts there for a while. A long while. But I appreciate the support and patience. Sometimes you just have to wait for inspiration to strike. Go on, try it out. We can bring it along on our adventures from now on. Just talk to it, if you'd like. Not sure it'll answer, though.
You have finished building the construct and can now add it to your party. Initiate dialogue with it if you want to examine it.
Some way I can help?
Nothing else to speak with Grobnar about, but construct. It stands at attention. Examine the construct. The construct looks composed of a series of complex interlocking plates and blades. It looks much better than it did when you encountered it in the Githyanki complex some time ago. It seems to have a number of runes engraved on its armor and weapons, but you cannot decipher them. Check Grobnar's repairs. Most of Grobnar's repairs seem to have worked. Although there are some portions that still look damaged, the golem seems to be working as expected. Can you reinforce its armor? Nope. Take a look at the blades? Nope. Perhaps a special alchemical confusion? Nope.
You know, I wasn't going to say anything, but I did notice Grobnar. surprisingly enough, wasn't terribly careful about some of the glowstone inscriptions. As reluctant as I am to do anything to this huge hulking murder golem, my conscience nevertheless compels me to offer my services, in case leaving it be might cause more trouble.
Go ahead. I trust you.
Very well. Stand back. Well back in case I trigger something we can't stop, and get ready to run.
Sand sets to work on the construct's runes. The construct appears to be standing a little taller and appears tougher, stronger than before. Oh. A special alchemical infusion.
You know, as reluctant as...
Well then. Useful. I had some questions for you. The construct makes no response. You may want to ask Grobnar any questions about it since he spent the most time with it. I'll be going. Farewell. Okay. Wait, can we just get infinite influence with sand through this? Yes! Yes, we can, somehow. But I guess we managed to improve the construct. Thank you, Sand. I wonder, if we bring Kelgar down here, will that help? I think I'm going to. Let me see, where is... there you are. Let's go back to the entrance. To the path which leaves the area. Thank you. Okay. Let me see. Kelgar. Gromnar's not going to be able to do much. Actually, Kelgar, I think, is the only one who really would be able to. Let me take those for a second. Cancel. Yes, take me back to the courtyard. And unfortunately, we need to run up in order to, teleport down there. I want to see if Kelgar can actually improve it at all. It looks like that is a bug, yeah, that we can improve Sand's reputation infinitely. Not that we really need to, I don't think. Keeps basement. So let's see. Reinforce its armor. Blades. Nope, looks like Kelgar can't actually do anything with it. Oh well. Still, we did manage to somehow improve it a bit. Path which leads the area. Let's take a look at it. Right. Remove Kelgar, take the construct. Now, the construct can't wear any items as far as I know. But it is basically a basic fighter, as basic as you can get. Good parry, but that's about it. Feats, it's got cleave, dodge, greater weapon focus and specialization, and power critical creature. Expert tactician, great cleave, improved critical, improved power attack, knockdown, mobility, power attack, spring attack, weapon focus, weapon specialization. It's got all those proficiencies. That seems to be about it. So, it is basically the most basic fighter you can have. And it is completely mindless in what it does. We're almost never going to likely take it. Oh, we encountered something. Hold on, what are we encountering? Halt, intruders! Give us all your gold and your clothes! Why would I do that? Because we asked? Very well, my gold and clothes are yours. That won't be necessary, we just wanted to see how you'd react. So you were just testing me? Playing with you, actually. It's our way. And besides, we rarely see travelers with a sense of humor around here. Anyway, for being a good sport, let us present you with a gift. And now, farewell! Ring of Invisibility. Okay. We can, we have a ring that lets us cast invisibility whenever we want. That was random. I have never encountered that before. Okay, then. Anyway, we're back, and I am going to end this episode here. We're going to run over to the Temple of Seasons here, and next episode, we're going to explore there and see what's going on. I have my guess that the Temple of Seasons is where the Guardian was created, as he was. I don't know what the gem mines were for, and the keep is obviously where they interviewed him and decided this is what's going to happen. I'm guessing the temple is where it happened, where he became the Guardian. But that's going to be in the next episode. So until then, I'm Chester44. That is Travis Ignam, Nishka, San, Zahavi, and Chandra. This has been a Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights 2, and I shall see you all next time.